In Sangyog, what I feel is like, as I said, the place where I got connected is more like the soulfulness and all everything. Yeah, I felt was like I was being with a different kind of people, but I feel something more connected. Like everyone is so raw, everyone is so brutally honest with each other, sharing the things as it is. So that made me feel something in Sangyog rather than being dramatic or rather than being just so they the society, so they are being brutally honest, so that's something what I feel in Samyuk. As being as you are is the brutal honest, I think, in my way. So rather than acting someone like changing the answer for the who am I for the situation is not the really one. So being as you are in the situation is the brutal honest in my way. You said like being brutal honest in the outer context, it can be more aggressive as well in a more negative way. But being in Sangyog and feeling that brutal honest is also like mixed with the empathy, how we empathize each other or how we walk on other shoes and being brutal honest with them. So uh, outside in a different setting, so the brutal honesty will be negative context or it can be more aggressive. So what I felt in Sangyog is like more positive way of brutal honesty, like being real but while respecting each other, also like being honest and being in a very empathetic way. So that is the thing what I felt in Sangyog and what I'm feeling right now in Sangyog. In a safer space, if you could able to share something without being judged or without being evaluated, so I think that will be the more safer space. We are speaking for like safer spaces for youth since 2018. It become more apart, so giving safer space for you, but I didn't feel it anywhere. It's because when we share something, it got evaluated or it got judged and all. So that I don't describe that spaces as a safe spaces for youth really. So if I'm describing the Sangyog as a safer space where I felt something, okay, I can be more comfortable here. I can share the things what I have from my deeper heart or deeper feelings. So in that way, I feel Sangyog is the ideal and also a safe space for youth where they can share the things and being comfortable. As a youth, as a young generation, most of everyone like what we are trying to do is we are trying to imitate someone's life. So the way how they see the things, and we just think when we share something, we feel like how they will think about it or how they get it, the things and all. So I think being recognized and being ourselves is like being as we are, being honest to ourselves, like expressing what we feel and being with others how we feel with them. So that is the part. If you're sharing something for someone, like for like considering the nature where we are or considering the community where we are, if you could able to share the thing what you really feel from inside, that will be a weight for us. So in that part I feel it's a weight, it weight for me. Like if I could able to being honest to that situation, I feel like I have a weight in my mind. So if you could able to share what you are really feeling, what is the real feeling you have in your mind or in your deeper heart, so that is the place where you feel more lighter. Okay, you shared the things with them, so that is the lighter moment, being like being a human truth. When I have the safe space in Sangyo, so I feel like I'm living the moment and I'm being more lighter to the to the environment where I be. So that's what I felt inside. So more than being a Muslim, so I'm from Katankudi. So the things what I faced is not a simple part where I can just okay just move on. The April 21st, so it started like when I heard there was a bombing scene was happened like through the news. So I'm in Berwala. So when I heard the scene, so soon after that I just got heard like it's happened from your place, from the place where I am coming from Katankudi. So those are the people who really did this. So I felt something going to be wrong. So I didn't find anything. I just flew back to Katnankudi. So I had a boarding in Dehiwala. So we were there with my friends and all. The first call when I back to Katnankudi is from that boarding. So they asked us to pack ourselves and just to move to somewhere else. Or they said like, we'll just make everything out of the annexure and you just come and get it. So we just arrange a place again. So with our relatives place. So where we just shift the things for a moment just to bring it back to Katnaudi because the vehicles, there's no any vehicles to come back from Colombo to Katnaudi. So that is how the thing has started. So after the Easter Sunday attack, being from Katnankudi, so I faced a very big issue like being in Colombo. So feel like more polarized, like feel like more get into a line. So being like that, being more in line. So I just got marginalized. I felt that. But from that only, we wanted to prove like not every people did this. Some of the hardliners who was not in that part did this. So we wanted to make that as a safe space. I felt like other youths don't want to feel the same. So that's how it happened. If I share, so that is a memory I have from Easter Sunday. But after joining Sangha, we could in our first event also happened in church. The first event what we organized is a faith talk, so it also happened in a church. We got a teacher from the Zion Church particular where she lost her students, the very child students. So she shared what she felt like after Easter Sunday. So she lost her students like more like her child. So she lost them, and how she got healed herself, and how she again get connected to Muslim community, how she started to come to Katnankudi again, and how she wanted to prove to the society like where she are from, like that Katnankudi is not like that, it's the safest place. But something someone did, only the main part of the terrorism. Like, so I felt that time, I felt okay. I felt that I feel lighter, more lighter, like okay, I did something to the community, like something to the youth space. She shared her experience and she shared how she healed. So when our people, like when Katnakudia people, so they also feel more lighter. Okay, we are not into this. We are healing with each other here. So that is the maximized journey of myself being in Sangha. So the most experiencing part, more connected part with me in Sangha.